This time on Cruise Culture Magazine, I am traveling outside of Canada to Cheyenne, Wyoming for the second annual Angelina Summer Showdown. Taking off from Calgary Airport and flying to Denver, Colorado, where Dave Sr. picked me up to bring me to Cheyenne, Wyoming. But first, we have to stop at one of the famous Buc-ee's gas stations. Being from Canada, I never ever get to stop at the Buc-ee's gas station. We don't have them there. And we had to take a detour and check it out. I picked up a few stickers for the kiddos and some snacks for the road, and we were back on our way. Now, the reason I'm here all the way in Cheyenne, Wyoming for this Angelina Summer Showdown is I met Dave Harrison. I met him just a little over a year ago through some mutual friends on social media. In January of 2023, Dave lost his daughter Angelina at the age of only 16. He now raises money through events like Angelina Summer Showdown to donate to local charities. He does that all in the name of Angelina. He invited me down here to attend the car show, help support, help bring awareness to what he was doing. And I'm glad he did. I had so much fun at this event. It's amazing seeing how much support the community gives Dave. This is truly one of those events that I see getting bigger and bigger every year. It is such a cool event with so much going on, and it's one that I will try to come back every year as much as I can because I thoroughly had a good time and enjoyed the company and everybody that was there. But I was seriously debating it. I was like, man, I believe it. Need to. Yeah. My favorite part about this car. Yeah. It runs as good as it looks.
So cool watching the ceiling fucking.
I know, it's like an ocean in here, like seaweed. Love it.
This car does not like to go slow. Like it starts getting hot and everything else. But oh, yeah. 80, yeah. 160 degrees, this thing gets crazy.
Yeah. These are my memoirs. Light up a cigar, smoke a up the memories as I sit and dust them off. Why do people say it's just to piss you off? Ignore them, no call button and then dress too par. Now they can't test the gods, had to defy the odds. It only get tougher back then, we thought times was hard. Told them don't write me off, told her don't type at all. To all the ones that gave up, this a reply to y'all. That wavy haired kid that you knew, been on a tear since. The cries was lower than the laughter now that I'm hearing. The praise for staying committed to something they played with. It was always about us, it's never about who's your favorite. Took my insecurities and made my future more secure. The way we moving, it's like we really been here before. The proof is in the progress from the year before. Furthermore, we wanted the further.
It's funny, when I was building it, Angelina bought those for me. She bought me red or the pink ones and purple ones. And she put them in here, but she was sitting in here and she kept putting the purple ones and then stayed down and put the pink ones. And she come back and she got out and she goes, pink for sure pops, they pop. And I was like, you got it. This guy was doing purple with them.
Yeah. These are my memoirs. Light up a cigar, smoke up the memories as I sit and dust them off. Why do people say it's just to piss you off? Ignore them, no call button and then dress too par. Now they can't test the gods, had to defy the odds.
If you follow along with the magazine, you will see that they were giving away this awesome 1966 Lincoln. So there was a few things to wrap up on the Lincoln before the day of the show, and Nate from Throttle Addict and his wife were also trying to put together this Harley the day before the show. So I was there ready to help, and we got some of the work done on the Lincoln and loaded it onto the trailer to go off to the show for the next day, and spent the rest of the evening putting together this motorcycle. I have never worked on a motorcycle together or put together a motorcycle, but we figured it out and got it all together just in time, so that way they could bring it to the show as well. So that was a lot of fun. The day of the show, we started off bright and early, heading down to the lot to get everything set up for the morning and get ready. I set up a very small booth with just a few of the things that I fit in my carry-on, and I was most of the time walking around checking out the cars and seeing everybody who's there. Lots of cool custom modified cars. There's lots of motorcycles, lots of cool custom motorcycles, a lot of vehicles that were very impressive. Now, the really cool thing about what was going on at this show was there was several of your typical awards, including Best of Show, which was this incredible Trifive Bel Air that won last year as well, but just couldn't be touched by anything else that was there. So he took it home again, which is awesome for him. I got to meet him and got to talk to him.
I had a friend that said, "You want a 55?" And he knew that I had 55s in high school, a whole bunch of them. Yeah. And I work on them, trading and stuff. And I says, "I don't know." I says, So he said, "Well, here's the phone number, call the guy." So he's in Rapid City, Easton, out in the country. Yeah. And so I go over there, look at it, and I just take my truck. And he goes, "Yeah, we can have it. Here's the title." And I says, "Well, I need a bill of sale or something." So he wrote a bill of sale for $1. Here's pictures of what the car looked like. This is kind of a little book of where it started and how it went through. This is what it looked. I said, "Well, it didn't look too bad, I was going to bring it home and flip it." Yeah. He goes, "We ought to take it over to the Hot Rod Institute. The students are looking for cars. They were just starting up." Oh, yeah. And I go, "No, just take it home and I'll see what I do with it. Maybe I'll do something with it myself and get it." So we cruised over to the Hot Rod Institute and on a handshake, not a contract or anything, he said, "We'll build it for this." Well, he didn't really give me a price. He just says students couldn't do the work. If the teachers have to do anything, we'll figure a price out of it. Right. But it'll be real reasonable. Yeah. So the students did most of the work on it. Took 5 years to build. I told them what I wanted to do. I looked at all this stuff, and every magazine, every book, everything.
Yeah.
And 5 years later, the car was getting completed, and then I got it home and had little bugs in it, so we had to take it back. And
Right.
so, to make long story short, after about 5,000 phone calls, finding parts, chasing parts, and probably 4,000 miles of picking them up and then taking them 300 miles to Rapid City,
Yeah.
I kind of built this. So, and this book kind of shows, as you go through it, how it's.
Oh yeah.
This is all fab under the hood.
Wow.
And it's been in the council's fab too. So the engine, everything is built all at the same time. The transmission, rear end, gas tank, get the maximum horsepower out of it.
Oh, cool.
So all the bumpers have been tucked really tight. You could just go through, if you want to look at it, it just kind of goes through here and shows different stages.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful car.
Well, thank you. I'll take you around the car.
Yeah, for sure.
It has all LED lighting around it. Smoke glass,
Oh yeah.
leather interior, can dig
Door handles. Yeah. Wow. That is
high-speed trimming.
gorgeous. Beautiful.
It's been lowered like 5 inches. It doesn't have hydraulics or air on it or
Right.
nothing. It's just
Static.
It sits.
Yeah.
It sits on. It has it's Class 3 CPP suspension on it,
Okay.
so it's real solid suspension. But man, this thing will get up and move.
Yeah.
With the 500 horsepower, 383 stroker. See, all this is being flapped out.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
And these are functional cows.
Oh,
They
okay.
pull air from here,
Oh yeah. Oh wow.
and they pull it in here.
And you know
you're
it's-
cruising. If you're cruising,
one of
you
those-
have to keep a pull.
One of those details you can't even really
high-performance
notice
engines
it. Yeah.
really run hot on it.
Yeah.
Hand. That's all hand.
Hand painted. Yeah.
You see, and then this front bumper, it's been turned upside down.
Oh,
Flipped and
okay.
tucked.
Right.
So it takes 2 bumpers to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So 'cause they got to fat that up too and
Yeah.
weld it. And
That
these
is a
lights,
beautiful
you know,
car.
they circle around
Yeah.
when they're cold, and then when they warm up, they're solid. So.
Oh, okay.
But it has everything on its bill is specialty.
Right.
If there's all the hinges,
Right.
the serpentine. What I wanted to do is keep the car looking nostalgic with the 55, but make it look a little modern with the
Right.
with modifying it just enough.
Yeah.
But keep the colors where they're real not over the top, like the candy apples.
Yeah.
And
I think you nailed it. I love the colors, the interior, everything's.
the wife
absolutely
picked the
beautiful.
color of the interior. I said, no, black, because everybody goes black.
Yeah,
I said,
yeah.
think guys, that's how guys think.
That is-
But she goes, this is the colors we're gonna do. Look at that headliner. That's cool. How cool it is.
Yeah, that is beautiful.
A lot of detail in the car.
Yeah.
All electric windows, trunks electric, door locks electric.
That's cool. Yeah, beautiful car.
They spent hours and hours on this.
Yeah.
Because what they want to do is teach the students when they go out. And if you look up Hot Rod Institute, you can look at what they do.
Yeah.
They're top of. I don't know if you know them or not.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
you do?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
You know Danny and Doug? You know?
No, I don't know them personally, but,
No, but
I
you know
of them.
about the.
Yeah.
Well, you probably would.
Yeah.
But the what students did is pretty awesome. Of course, the teachers got involved in it a lot too.
Yeah.
It got to be one of those deals where you start it and it's a snowball,
Yeah.
and it gets bigger and bigger, and pretty soon they say, well, for this much more you could get this.
Yeah.
For this much more you could do this. So I worked an extra job out at the college teaching,
Okay,
and
yeah.
all that money went.
Right into the car, yeah.
But the paint job, the interior, the engine, the transmission, everything was done by Hot Rod Institute.
Right.
And Badass Racing anything high performance from them out of Rapid City.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you've heard of them or not.
I haven't, but
Yeah, they're called Badass Racing out of Rapid City, and so they kind of got the rear end. It's got a 12-inch rear end in it.
Okay.
Chevy rear end, 12 volt, and it's actually made for this car. So because if you feel under here, there's
hardly anything.
hardly any. I mean, this is the old school lowrider kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You know, this is the way they built them in the old days. They didn't have the hydraulics in the air, and so but I wanted to do that. Like the engine, I didn't want to put an LS in there because I wanted something more old school, kind of nostalgic.
A little more
the engine, you can see the carburetor, you can see the valve covers and stuff. So that was my intent. So.
Yeah, it is a beautiful car.
Well, thank you. It turned out, we were real pleased with the way it turned out. You know, we were worried about the colors and different things.
The colors are timeless. I feel like this is something
we were going to originally name this car Timeless.
Oh yeah.
And her cousin stole it from us.
Oh.
So we named it Forever 55.
Oh yeah. That's good too. Yeah.
So they did that for me. But on the handshake, he held up to his word for 5 years, and I held up to mine. You know, and he never waived. You know, of course, when you're building something like this, it's like a house. Yeah. You're gonna have issues. You're gonna have arguments. You're gonna have. I don't want that. Why'd you do that? You know, or and then they'll come back and say, well, they had their reasons. And I had mine. But they're really good to work with. I mean, and like I said, what's nice about it is the students got involved in it.
Yeah.
And we got to know the students really well. And every time we'd show up there bringing parts or something, man, they come talking to us. They're all out now in the fields working at shops that build these cars.
That's cool. That's really cool.
So when I saw this and we got started on it, I said, we got to build something that's a little different.
Yeah.
And you know, we just like to show it, you know, because we appreciate what people say about it. And that means a lot.
Yeah. It is a beautiful car.
Well, thank you.
Typically, when you have a show, the best of show is the best of show. And the car that won the best of show, absolutely incredible car. But the significance behind this event and what it stands for and what it means, Angelina's pick truly is the top honor of this car show. Now, Angelina's pick, all the other categories are based off of a point system with judges who score the vehicles based on several different factors and then pick the top cars in each category based off of those points. Angelina's pick is special. It is a bunch of people who were closest to Angelina, including her friends and family, who go around and pick what they think would have been Angelina's favorite. In my opinion, this is the best in show. This is the top honor at this car show, and it is a unique award to be won, and that was won by this beautiful Impala.
Is for the Angelina's choice. This car's pretty bad. She would have loved this one. Number 49, Jared Sandoval. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. One more time. 1.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. A comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it.
Now, the other cool award that we put together was a Cruise Culture magazine pick. I was honored to be able to do this, and there was no regulations, rules, points, or anything like that came with this award. This was strictly what I thought was one of the coolest cars there, or trucks, and I would pick it and do a photo shoot with it for a full feature in the magazine. And that pick was Dustin Roybal's Cadillac. To me, it was one of the first cars there, and ever since it showed up, I could not keep my eyes off of it. And I photographed it a bunch of times at the show, and every time I walked past it, every time I sat down at my booth, it just drew me in. And yes, there was a ton of really cool cars, and I was toying around with putting some other ones, but this one I just could not get out of my head, and I had to pick it for the Cruise Culture magazine pick to be able to do a full feature on it. Dustin Roybal also won Best of Luxury Car, being that it was a Cadillac, which was awesome for him, so he took home 2 trophies that day. Dustin Roybal's Cadillac.
But if you're up for drinks and a good crowd, raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that. All these people can stare. I don't care about that. This is my pity party. I'm gonna cry all night and I'll flip the bird at the guys. I don't need nobody. This is my pity party. I'll do just what I want, yeah. I'll dance on top of the bar. I won't come down on it. I'll just do what I want. This is my pity party, pity party. If my highs are highs, my lows are low. Need to blow off some steam to get back up. I'm not someone you should cheat on. 'Cause when I come back strong. Raise your glass to the sky. Let's toast to that.